Naam, karibu sana popote mlipo. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Natumaini musalama salimini na muendelea kujikinga dhidi ya ugonjwa wa corona. Mwalimu wako asante Mboisi Ngoma. Wiki jana tuliangalia ngeli ya easy, ikiwa tutaweza tukafanya review kidogo ngeli ya easy. Ikiwa bado mnakumbuka, that was the topic for the last topic we nilikuwa nataka tuangalie tu review kidogo before we go to some other topic. And hapo tulitoa mifano tukatoa mfano kama wa nyumba, tukatoa mifano kama nguo, tukatoa mifano kama meza, tukatoa mifano kama radio, na kadhalika etc. What I'm looking for is tulipo, after giving out the names under ngeli ya easy, which we say is commonly known as una, tuliangalia vionyeshi au demonstrations, which we said in singular we shall say he, ile, nyumba hii, nyumba ile, this house, that house. And remember we said these nouns do not change in the plural. So you'll have nyumba singular, nyumba plural. Okay? But then we said these demonstrations will change plural. So you'll have nyumba hii, this house, nyumba hizi, these houses, nyumba ile o meza ile, meza zile. Then from there we looked at adjectives, and we said here we shall say nyumba nzuri, a good house, nyumba mbaya, a bad house, nyumba chafu, a dirty house, nyumba kubwa, a big house, nyumba dogo, not dogo, nyumba ndogo, nyumba ndogo, nyumba ndefu, nyumba fupi, nyumba fupi. Okay, so these are some of the adjectives we gave. So you have nyumba hii ni nzuri, nyumba ile si mbaya, etc. Okay, so these are our adjectives in singular. Now we also said when you are changing these adjectives to plural, they also don't change. So you are having nyumba, nyumba hii ni nzuri, this house is good, nyumba hii ni nzuri, singular. Then we shall retain this in plural. We change this demonstration to hizi, this verb to be will remain ni, and then we still retain the adjective nzuri. Okay, so basically what has changed here is the demonstration. Nyumba hizi ni nzuri, nyumba hii ni nzuri, singular, plural, nyumba hizi ni nzuri. Okay, just like I said, we are making a review. Now let us look at the possessives. Possessives. Now we are having, can still retain the nyumba noun. Okay, we have my house, nyumba yangu, my house, nyumba yangu, your house, nyumba yake, not your, nyumba yake, his house or her house, nyumba yako, your house, nyumba yenu, your house if you're more than one, Nyumba yetu, our house. Nyumba yao, their house. So these are the possessives we talked about. That is if anyway. Did we talk about possessives at that time? Good. There's someone I'm asking here, my consultant, Catherine. So let me hope that we also looked at that. But if we didn't still, these are what we call possessives. Okay? Nyumba yangu, my house. Nyumba yake, his or her house. Nyumba yako, your house. You're more than one or two. Nyumba yenu, your house. Me exclusive. Nyumba yetu, our house. Me inclusive. Nyumba yao, their house. These are the adjectives. What we always call, not adjectives, sorry, possessives. What we always call vimilikishi. Vimilikishi. Possessives. Vimilikishi, possessives. So you can put any noun you want here. Radio, televisheni, meza, etc, etc, etc. For as long as you have these possessives under ngeli ya una. Okay. So these possessives are in singular. They are in singular. Now when we change them to plural, we are changing the y. Okay? So we have nyumba yangu, which will eventually turn into nyumba zangu. Okay? Nyumba zake, nyumba zako, nyumba zenu, nyumba zetu, and then nyumba zao. Okay? So this is how the possessives change. Remember, the noun does not change. Possessive singular, yangu, plural, zangu. Okay? So you have nyumba zangu, my houses. Okay? Okay. So from possessives, that is something we going to look at. Okay, let me just retain that. Can I have it somewhere here maybe? Pronoun. Probably we would ask ourselves, why uzi? And I always love to give you sentences that fall under this why uzi. That's why now we look at the pronoun. Okay? So for example, if we can have here one example, we say nyumba not uzi, easy nyumba imejengwa, nyumba imejengwa, nyumba imejengwa, nyumba imejengwa, nyumba imejengwa. That is, a house has been constructed or a house has been built. Nyumba imejengwa. I'm interested in this I here. This I here. Okay? Nyumba imejengwa. Jengwa. Jengwa. Okay? We have this jengwa from jenga. Build. Okay? Jenga. Build. I don't know whether we looked at the derivatives of verbs, minyambuliko, but if we didn't, then we shall look at those things, inshallah. So jengwa comes from, it's a derivative of this verb jenga. So nyumba imejengwa. Remember, we have this tense here, me. Present perfect. Nyumba imejengwa. Okay. The house has been constructed or has been built. So if we are to change this sentence to plural, we are going to say, remember, we return the noun nyumba, zimejengwa. Nyumba zimejengwa. Nyumba zimejengwa. So I have the easy. Okay, easy. Nyumba imejengwa, plural, nyumba zimejengwa. Nyumba zimejengwa. If we can have meza imeletwa, from verb letter. Okay, bring. Nyumba meza imeletwa. A table has been brought. Meza imeletwa. Meza imeletwa. The table has been brought. Letwa from the verb later. So here we shall have meza zimeletwa. Meza zimeletwa. Meza zimeletwa. Okay, that is another example. We can have maybe the third example, and we say radio ilipotea. Let us maybe use that. Potea. Radio ilipotea. Radio ilipotea. The radio got lost. Radio ilipotea. The radio got lost. So we shall have this plural, and we say radio zilipotea. We still have our EZ. Radio zilipotea. Radios got lost. Can I have, I think, 5 sentences? Let us have the fourth. Let us have the fourth. And we say let me have a simple one to get a simple one. Okay, let me use nguo. Nguo itafuliwa. Itafuliwa. This is F. Nguo itafuliwa. Nguo itafuliwa. Nguo itafuliwa. The cloth will be washed. Nguo itafuliwa. The cloth will be washed. So plural, we shall have nguo zitafuliwa. Nguo zitafuliwa. Nguo zitafuliwa. Nguo zitafuliwa. Okay? Okay, we can have the last example. Example number 5. We can have ngozi ilichunwa. Ngozi ilichunwa. Chuna comes from skinning. I don't know how I can call that in okubaga. The Bagano will call it okubaga. Chuna. Chuna. Okay? Chuna. When you are skinning a goat or a cow. Okay? So ngozi ilichunwa from verb chuna. I told you this when you see noa, ngwa, twa. These are derivatives, which we shall have a full topic about derivatives, minyambuliko. So here, our interest today is looking at how we change ngozi zilichunwa. Ngozi zilichunwa. Ngozi zilichunwa. Ngozi zilichunwa. So that's how we keep on changing sentences of this nature. Okay, very short sentence, nyumba imejengwa. Very short sentence, nyumba imejengwa. Nyumba zimejengwa. Meza imeletwa. Meza zimeletwa. Radio ilipotea. Radio zilipotea. Nguo itafuliwa. Nguo zitafuliwa. Ngozi ilichunwa. Ngozi zilichunwa. So we have our easy, just like you can see, I've been underlining easy, and that's why I told you this group of, or that group of noun is commonly known as is called easy, but commonly known as una. Okay, let us now look at long sentences still, and we shall see also how we handle that. Okay, if we can have number one here, you can still use the same examples here, and we say nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa. I don't know whether my words are, my letters are big enough for you to read that side. Okay, I can clean my things like this, and clean these ones here so that I write big letters. Nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa. Nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa. This house of mine was bought. Nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa. Okay, so we have the noun there, we have the possessive, we have the demonstration, and then we have the pronoun. Okay, nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa. Nyumba yangu hii. So I won't be interested in how do we change that. How do we change that? And then this pronoun I. Okay, nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa. Nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa. So just like we said, we are returning this noun nyumba. Then we have known how we are changing yangu, and we say zangu. I've already known how the demonstration changes. Say this is hizi. Then I've already also known how we change that I, and then we come up with sentence hii, nyumba zangu hizi zilinunuliwa. Nyumba zangu hizi zilinunuliwa. So you can see this is a long sentence compared to the previous sentences that we saw, but at least we have known how to handle all these elements here. So yangu changes to zangu, he changes to hizi, then that I, pronoun I, changes to z. But of course we are retaining the noun. So nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa, nyumba zangu hizi zilinunuliwa. You can have maybe the second example here, and we say meza yako ile itapelekwa kesho na cafe. Okay, can I have that one there? You see, this is a very long sentence. Okay, nyumba yako, samahani, meza yako ile itapelekwa kesho na cafe. Okay, meza yako ile itapelekwa kesho na cafe. That table of yours will be taken tomorrow by Kathy. Okay, that table of yours will be taken tomorrow by Kathy. Meza yako ile itapelekwa kesho na Kathy. Still our interest will be here the possessive, we have the demonstration there, we have the pronoun. The rest do not mind. Okay, the rest do not mind. Nothing will change. Okay, so still we shall say, remember, we are returning again our meza. Shall have our meza, then we come to yako, which changes to zako. Okay, then ile, which changes to zile, then itapelekwa, which changes to zi tapelekwa, then kesho, this one will retain kesho, then shall retain na, and shall retain kathe. Okay, so we have meza zako zile zitapelekwa kesho na kathe. Meza zako zile zitapelekwa kesho na kathe. I'm trying to give you a challenge here of these long sentences, okay? So that when you come across them in either any work or a paper, what, you don't get scared. These are just long sentences, but of course, what you must understand are these ones that I'm underlining, because our interest is in there, okay? Possessives, demonstrations, okay? The pronoun. Because if we had still in this same sentence, if we had the adjectives, still the adjectives will remain. Because we said nzuri, singular, remain nzuri, plural. Okay? Mbaya, singular, remain mbaya, plural. So what changes under this group of nouns, especially are the demonstrations, possessives, and then the pronoun. Okay? So I think we can have only these two examples, and they're enough. They're enough. We have given the short ones, nyumba imejengwa, okay? Then I have these long ones, nyumba yangu hii ilinunuliwa, and we are saying it changes to nyumba zangu hizi zilinunuliwa. Okay? So please, once again, just look at these areas here. Okay? Every time you are changing to plural, just look at that. Okay? Possessive, pronoun, and the demonstration. The rest will remain. Do not say manyumba yangu. You know, sometimes some of you are stubborn. Okay? We said nouns under this class do not change. So do not say manyumba, do not say zinyumba, do not say mameza. No. Do not say manguo. We don't have manguo in Kiswahili. Okay? Okay. Unless we are dealing with and the topic, I think we shall say this topic inshallah, which is diminutive, argumentative and diminutive. Okay? Where, for example, we say mtoto. In a diminutive or argumentative, you will see this one changing to toto. Toto. Then kitoto. Toto becomes argumentative, kitoto becomes diminutive. Okay? Udogo na ukubwa. Udogo when someone is larger than life. So when someone is too huge, and we are referring to mtoto, then that we shall say toto. Too small, then we shall say kitoto. But of course we shall come to that topic. Okay? Okay. I think let us deal away with this. Unless there are questions that you will feel free to ask. I don't know whether. But of course, remember, I have also tried to create a WhatsApp group where we shall continue with these lessons here, because most probably this is going to be our last lesson. We have met only twice under this program, which is very okay, and at least we have seen some. But of course, we are going to continue in that group, WhatsApp group. So if you're outside there and you are alive, this topic, please get this number here that you need to share with your friends who are not yet there. We have so far 36 students on that group. We still need more, 20, I think 20, yeah, because around 56, 57 in Senior 3 Kiswahili group. Okay, so please have that number, WhatsApp me so that I connect you to that group. Every day at least I put notes there for you to do what? To copy, and then somewhere for you to. Okay, so some of these topics you'll find them on in that group. Okay, so let us also look at something different, and okay, I think I'll leave that number there, don't mind, but don't write it as part of the topic. No, it's not part of the topic. We want us to look at another group of nouns. Okay, let me have it up there. Let us also look at, because we wanted to finish these classes of nouns so that now we can go to some other topics outside ngelis. Ngeli ya u. Ngeli ya u. Aha. Ngeli ya u. You can call it ngeli ya u. Ngeli ya u. Now this group of nouns, and I'm not going to write here. This group of nouns has nouns that begin with u or u, and those nouns do not change. Okay, they do not change. And I have plenty of them here as examples. But before I give examples, I want to repeat again. Ngeli ya u has nouns that do not change. Okay? Actually, we always say that these nouns are not touchable. Just like we have heard meza, you can touch meza. You can touch nyumba. You can touch nguo. These ones are not touchable. Okay? I don't know the best word that Catherine can give me to mean not touchable. What is that word? Untangible. Untangible. See? That's why she's here. You know, I told you she's my consultant for today. Untangible. Very good. That's very good. So these are the nouns. Okay? So we can have examples of these nouns. Remember, I've said they do not change. And probably that's why I've created this, so that we don't have plural that side. So I'm going to make sure at least I squeeze them in those columns there. Okay, so example number 1, we have uhuru. Uhuru. What is uhuru? Have you ever heard of this name? This word here? What is that?
Peace.
Uhuru. Kathy is saying peace, uhuru. Peace. Uhuru is freedom. You might have freedom, but you don't have peace. Yeah, you might have peace, but you don't have freedom. So I think we can also have Kathy's noun here, because also it falls under here. Amani. Now that is peace. Amani, peace. Amani, peace. Okay? Amani. Okay? Amani. Okay, I've wanted to squeeze Kathy's word here because even when it does not begin with you, but it also belongs here. Okay? Okay, so we can also have another noun here, uvivu. 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 Laziness. 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 Uvivu. Laziness. Okay? Then you have ujinga. Ujinga. Should we call that stupidity or foolishness? Foolishness. Okay. Anasema foolishness. Foolishness. Ujinga. Ujinga. Then, now we shall have upumbavu. Upumbavu. Now this is stupidity. Stupidity. Upumbavu. Upumbavu. Okay. Then we shall have ustawi. 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 Now ustawi, this is growth, economic growth. I don't know whether we can just call it development. We can call it development. Okay? Let me hope you understand. Ustawi. Okay? Then you have umaskini. Umaskini. Maskini is poverty. Poverty. Umaskini. Umaskini. Okay? Then you have uongo. Uongo is what? Uongo. Uongo. Lies, eh? Uongo. Uongo. Lies. Lies. I don't know whether it brings in some sense. Uongo. Uongo. Okulimba. Uongo. Let me hope you understand this. Uongo. Obulimba. Obulimba. I don't know whether obulimba, this is what you're supposed to have here. Obulimba. Okay. Obulimba lies. I think it is okay. Okay. Deceiving. Deceiving. Danganya, eh? Okay. Okay. Then we have uto. 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 Uto is the oil. I think I have to be specific. Cooking oil, not just oil. Okay? Cooking oil. Uto. Uto. Cooking oil. Uto. Then we have uzima. Uzima is life. Uzima, life. We have ushindi. Ushindi is victory. Victory, ushindi. Okay. We have utamaduni. 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 I don't know whether my word will reach here, but this is just culture. Yeah, it's reach there. Culture. 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 Utamaduni. Culture. Okay. We have umoja. 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 Umoja is what? Umoja. Oneness or unity. Remember there is that proverb. I don't know whether did we handle proverbs? We didn't. Okay, shall come to them. There is that proverb which says umoja ni nguvu, utengano ni udhaifu. Okay? Hey, together we stand, divided we good. So umoja is unity. Okay? And then we have usafi. Usafi. The Baganda will say obuyonjo. Usafi. Usafi. Mwalimu, usafi kwa Kiingereza. Sema nini? Health obuyonjo. Obuyonjo kwa Kiingereza. Cleanliness. Asante sana. See, I'm having two students here and I'm tasking them with questions here. Cleanliness. Okay, cleanliness. Okay, usafi, cleanliness. This space is now too small. Let us come back here. Okay. Usafi, cleanliness. Usafi. Then we have ujuzi. This is experience. I don't know whether that is the spelling, Kathy. Experience? Something missing? Some after P, yes. Experience. Experience, ujuzi. Okay. Then you have umri, age, umri. This will confuse you. This is M. Umri, age. Okay. Okay. Then you have upana. What is width? Width is width, yeah? Width. Aha. This is width. This is width. Upana, width. Okay? Upana, width. Okay? Halafu tuna urefu. This is now the length. Okay? Urefu, length. Okay? Halafu tuna urembo. At least you're familiar with this one here. From noun mrembo. Urembo is beauty. Beauty. Okay? Urembo, beauty. Then we have utajiri. This is the wealth. That's why a wealth person is called tajiri. Okay? Tajiri. Okay? So utajiri, wealth. I think I can also clear this. Pretty sure tayari mmeshaandika maneno haya. There are many nouns under ngeli ya u, but of course we're not going to have all of them. We are making sure we have a few of them. Okay. Then we have also usiku. This is the night. Usiku. And then we have ugali. This is your favorite. Yes, I know students, this is your favorite ugali. Ugali. This is posho. Okay, posho, ugali. By the way, may not necessarily be posho. Ugali can mean cassava, ugali. Cassava what? Cassava flour. No, by the way, when we say flour, this one here, it would mean unga, flour, cassava flour, millet flour, potato flour, etc. flour. It is unga. Now, tunapochanganya unga na maji na kusonga baadaye, what we get out of the product is what we call ugali. When we mix water with this flour and then we mingle, the product is what we call ugali. So this ugali also can be yes, you know, some people prefer millet ugali, others prefer sorghum ugali. Then students, of course, prefer maize ugali. Then for us in our area there, Kasese, we prefer cassava ugali. Okay, so I think still the general name will be posho. Get it? Unless the English want to steal the Kiswahili word ugali, and indeed you go in hotels and you know people ask you give me ugali, so meaning that it is also getting some recognition in English. But of course, ugali is posho and falls under also under this group of nouns. Okay. Upepo. Asante sana mtesi. Upepo. Hapana. Upepo is not here. Upepo does not fall here. Upepo, mtesi, upepo falls under
with you.
Upepo. Yeah, of course she meant this because we don't have anything like upepo. Okay, this one is not there. We have upepo, but this upepo falls under una, and this one changes. Upepo changes to pepo. Upepo means wind. Changes to pepo. This one did not change. Okay, so you should not be confused with the every noun that begins with you and you think that it falls under here. No. And if we didn't look at this group of noun, I will task Kathy to show me whether we didn't cover that una. Because after easy, which we have just covered, that had the nyumba, after that easy, I thought we already have una. Kathy, I will need to confirm but upepo mtesi is wind and falls under here. We shall come to that also, do not mind, just be patient. But if I can remember, this topic is already in our WhatsApp group. That's why I kindly request you please have that number. This topic already is there, covered. Okay? Okay, we can continue with the list of ugali. We have said ugali. Then we can have here ujana. This is youth. Ujana, youth. Okay. Then we have uchaguzi. These are elections. Uchaguzi, elections. Okay. Then we have usawa. This is equality. Usawa. Then we have uchafu. How do you call this? Uchafu? That should be now the opposite of usafi. Dirtiness. Okay. I'll write exactly what she's giving me. Dirty. With what? Without y. Dirtiness. Okay. Yeah, that's the opposite of usafi. Okay. Then we have uchi. Uchi is nakedness. Uchi, nakedness. Okay. I'm trying to look for simple nouns here because I told you there are many. Upweke. This is loneliness. Upweke, loneliness. Okay. Can I have another one here? Ukarimu. This is kindness. Ukarimu. kindness. Mutesi popote ulipo, asante sana. Such feedback is good. At least I know that you are on and at least you are picking something. Love that. The feedback, we love that feedback. Actually, you can still tell us if these words are clear, and if they are clear, then okay. We have wizi. And I told you also there are nouns here that begin with W. Wizi. This is theft. Wizi. Theft. Okay? Wizi. Theft. Remember, the person who steals is called mwizi. But now the habit is called wizi. Okay? Wizi. Okay. Then we have wokovu. 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 Salvation. Salvation. Is that the spelling, Kathy? Salvation? There's no I. Ah, without I, that will look so funny. Huh? There's no I. Salvation. Salvation. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. True. Okay, then we have wino. Wino. It also falls here. Wino is ink. Wino, ink. Then we have wingi. It also falls here. Wingi. Now how should we call wingi? Plural? Many. Okay, we can go with that. Many, wingi, much. Isn't it? Yeah, many, much. Of course, you can still have wingi. Okay, then we have weusi. 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 This is dark. Darkness. Darkness. Weusi. Then you have weupe. Weupe. This is bright. Brightness. Okay. Then we have wastani. Wastani, this is average. Average, wastani. I want you to end on around 4-5 nouns so that we look at how best we construct sentences using these nouns. The good thing I've said for them, they do not change in the plural. Okay? So we can add more 5. Let me say wasiwasi. Wasiwasi. You have heard even the Baganda saying olina wasiwasi. This is a Kiswahili word, by the way. Wasiwasi. So wasiwasi, how should we call wasiwasi in English? Wasiwasi. 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 That I'm leaving it to you. Wasiwasi. Okay? Then we have wema. 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 We had the word here, kindness, but also this one, the same thing, also shows kindness. Wema. Wema. Kindness. Okay? We have werevu. 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 This is intelligent. Werevu. Intelligence or brightness. Okay? Then we can add more 2 there. Let me have this one. This is blue. Okay. Okay. Ukaidi. 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 Okay. Stubbornness. Ukaidi, stubbornness. Ukaidi, stubbornness. Then finally, we can have can end on this one here. I've told you there are so many, but we cannot have all of them. The rest will make research. Usalama, usalama. The same thing, just like Kath had given us. was it amani? Yes, also usalama would mean peace. Usalama. Tuna usalama. We have peace. Usalama. Peace. Okay? So we can have only these ones here. I'm not saying they're the only ones under Ngelia Uno. There are many. You can make research. All the rest, please, you'll have time to ask in our WhatsApp group. Okay? But I always prefer students making research. Ni bora zaidi kufanya utafiti, because when you make research it simply means unaelewa zaidi kuliko yale unayofundishwa na mwalimu, kwa sababu unasoma kwa hiari yako and at your speed, and you know. So please always make research. I know you don't have books, but some of the things you can go on Google. Kuna kamusi ya Kiswahili kwenye Google and you, okay? But if you don't do that, please feel free to ask when we come to the WhatsApp group. Okay? So I wanted us to look at how do we now construct sentences using these nouns. Remember, we shall have just one table since they do not change in plural. Okay? Okay. I wanted to draw a table. I don't know whether you are through with these ones here, so that my table is a little bit visible. Okay. You can have uhuru. You can have umaskini here. You can have usalama. You can have wokovu. You can have ujinga. Ujinga. Okay, so these are our nouns. Okay? If you can remember the table, always draw. Uhuru, maskini, usalama, wokovu, ujinga. Huu, ule, ni, si, mzuri, mbaya, maskini, mdogo, mwingi, uto mchafu. Mchafu, uto mchafu. If we had uto here, let me also add it here. Because can have that oil. Uto mchafu, uto mwingi. Okay? Okay. Mzuri, mbaya, mdogo, mwingi, mchafu. I think we can have only these ones here. So this is our table. This is our table. Do not mind about my markers, please. Okay, the good thing you are seeing the words. Okay. Okay, good. This is how we always draw our table. It's not new. Good. So we can have a table of that nature. Uhuru huu ni mzuri. This freedom is good. Okay. Umaskini huu si. No one can say umaskini huu ni mzuri. No. So at least it should be umaskini huu ni mbaya. Okay. This poverty is bad. Okay. etc. So these are the nouns. These are demonstrations. Verb to be. Then adjectives. Okay. Adjectives. So never say uhuru huu ni udogo. No. So these are the adjectives. Okay. Uhuru mzuri, uhuru mbaya. Okay. Ujinga mbaya. You can never have ujinga mzuri. No. So that's how we handle this group of nouns, and that's the table, and that's the only table, since they do not change. So also these ones do not change, and the other ones do not change. That's the table we have. Okay. Unless otherwise, I can see. Let me see. We'll still have some. Okay, we still have around 9 minutes. And in 9 minutes, I don't know whether we can. Okay, let us see. I'm just imagining that that side you are as fast as I am here, and so I want to clean my whiteboard, and we go to. Okay, let me just give you 1 or 2 minutes. But remember, please, once again, make research. we did easy, okay, where we said we have the, by the way, that group of nouns is called nana, okay, nana, nana. Then the upepo that Mtesi gave us belongs to una, okay, which is known as uzi, okay. This group of nouns sometimes can confuse you, and that's why I always tell you, please get time and read. Get time and read, because you might confuse nouns in nana with nouns in una. You can confuse nouns in una with nouns in uu. You can confuse nouns in mumi with nouns in awa. So you must read these things, understand them. Know that, for example, mtu or mtoto belongs to awa. Know that kiti, kisu belongs to kivi. Know that mkate, mlima, mkono belongs to mumi. Know that tunda, yai, papai, nanasi, jicho belongs to lia group of nouns. You must also know that now uhuru, masikini, usalama belongs to uu. Also know that meza, nyumba, nguo belong to easy or nana. We are yet now to look, but not we are yet to. This one is already on our side, because we shall not get time again on e-learning unless otherwise. Okay? Okay. So let me assume that now you are already with my table, and this is what I want to do here. This is what I want to do. Okay. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Okay. Can we now say, can I have sentences, sentencing? Can I have mchanganyiko wa sentensi? Then I say, tulipata uhuru wetu mwaka wa 1962. Tulipata uhuru wetu. My interest is in this one. Tulipata uhuru wetu mwaka wa 1962. 1962. We got our freedom. We got our freedom in 1962. Tulipata uhuru wetu in 1962. Two, uto wangu ni mzuri. Uto wangu ni mzuri. Uto wangu ni mzuri. My cooking oil is good. Uto wangu ni mzuri. My cooking oil is good. Uto wangu ni mzuri. Okay? Okay, we can also have tuna usalama mwingi nchini kwetu. Now you see our noun here and our adjective, okay, but also possessive there. Tuna usalama mwingi nchini kwetu. We have much peace in our country. Tuna usalama mwingi nchini kwetu. We have much peace or too much peace in our country. Tuna usalama mwingi nchini kwetu. So when you come across a sentence of this nature, just look at that noun. Where does it belong? That it belongs to uu. So meaning that it will not change. Tuna usalama mwingi nchini kwetu. And indeed that sentence cannot change to plural. It cannot change. Okay? Tuna usalama mwingi nchini kwetu. Okay? I wanted to give another example here, number 4. Example number 4. Kathy, can you give me example number 4? The sentence here. Tuna.
Wema.
Tuna wema. Tuna wema. Tuna wema mwingi. Maybe you can say kwa wageni. Kwa wageni. Wageni wetu. Can you put that in English?
We have a lot of kindness for our visitors.
We have a lot of kindness for our visitors. Tuna wema mwingi kwa wageni wetu. And by the way, Ghanaians are known all over for this wema. Okay? We have a lot of kindness for our visitors. Wema, then mwingi. Mwingi, remember, is the adjective here. Then wema is the noun. Okay? Then wetu is the possessive. Asante sana, Kathy. And I think we can have the last. Okay, we can have the last sentence. Last sentence here, maybe a short one. Uzembe wenu ni hatari sana. 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 We said uzembe is laziness. Okay? So when we say uzembe wenu ni hatari sana, what do we mean, Kathy? Uzembe wenu.
Dangerous.
Yes. Your laziness is very dangerous. Uzembe wenu ni hatari sana. Uvivu. Oh, it's the same thing. Kathy is saying I gave you uvivu. Uvivu, let me show you something here. Uvivu, uzembe. There is also ulegevu. Ulegevu. They are the same. Okay? Unapokuwa mlegevu ina maana ya kwamba wewe ni mzembe na ni mvivu. Okay? Machazo of course waweza kuwa mlegevu out of maybe doing a lot of work. Ukalegea kidogo. So maybe ulegevu can maybe exclude it from here. But this can still mean weakness. Okay? The body is too weak and mwili ni mlegevu, you're too weak. But uvivu and uzembe are the same. Okay? So don't mind if I gave you uvivu, still uvivu can mean uzembe. If I gave you uzembe, uzembe can still mean uvivu. So the sentence here, uzembe wenu ni hatari sana. Uzembe wenu ni hatari sana. Your laziness is very dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, let us agree. We stop from there. Our time is up. And thank God at least we have looked at some of these nouns under Ngelia U. We have said that Ngelia U has nouns that a majority of these nouns begin with U, and there are some other nouns under this group of nouns that begin with W. But the beauty is they do not change in the plural, just like we have seen here. Secondly, I have said these are not the only nouns. There are so many other nouns under Ngelia U, and I'm kindly requesting you that you can make more research about this group of nouns. If you can't, please have this number, join our group. Much of these things, you'll find them there. Okay? Just like I've told you that this group of nouns that we have already put there is already there. This one there, the una, where Mtesi gave this example, thinking that it is part of the uu. No, this one falls here because this one changes to pepo. Okay, it changes to pepo. And we are saying with this one that we have just seen does not change. So this one belongs to this, and this class of noun is already in the group. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana kwa kuwa wanafunzi wazuri. Endeleeni kujikinga na gonjwa la uviko au COVID-19. Please continue respecting the SOPs. Vaa barakoa, hii ndio barakoa, na weni mikono, halafu na jitenge na watu wengi, yani social distance. Assalamu alaikum, Juma njema na Eid al-Adha iliyo bora zaidi. Asanteni.